Welcome Switch Fitters to another Switch Fit fitness video with your fitness coach for today, James, and we are up to day two of this week's plan. And this week's plan was all about fab abs. What we were trying to do is trying to correlate and tie together some of the things that hopefully you guys are doing with your nutrition and other parts of this site, and then also making you feel good about, as that body fat comes down, that you've got some definition to show for it. Now we know that we get those abs in the kitchen. You hear it all the time. It's a cliche, but a lot of fitness comes back down to cliches. That's because that is absolutely right. Make sure that you're executing that. Yesterday's tip was let's focus on the breakfast. Let's make sure that we've got a good protein breakfast to stop those insulin levels going up, set you up for the day. The next step, guys, is try and make sure that you're seeing yourself onto those next meals. So lots of people talk about snacks, and of course snacks implies particular kinds of foods, doesn't it? It implies, think about a snack aisle in a supermarket. We think about crisps, aren't we? We think about rice breads and all those kind of things. What we need to do is try and focus again on something that's a little bit more protein based, or something that's more of a complete food. And it could be something as simple as a handful of nuts, or maybe some low fat natural organic yogurt and a piece of fruit. Just something which is going to see you on and is a better choice and going to see you on until your next meal. That is going to be your focus for today, guys. Okay, so we are going to go on to number two. Yesterday, guys, it was all about those basic exercises, looking at the lower, the obliques, and then the top. So lower, sides, and then top of those abs. And today, we're going to do some progressions of those exercises. If you didn't do yesterday's workout, guys, make sure you get on it. This is absolutely perfect for slotting in maybe before you go to work, getting done on your lunchtime, or maybe just putting on the end of one of your other Switch Fit fitness videos, hopefully one with me, yours truly. Okay, guys, so let's get this done. So guys, we're going to demonstrate the three exercises. The three exercises, I'm going to go through them. You're going to get 30 seconds recovery between those first lot, and then we're going to do them. The whole workout itself should take about 15 minutes, there or thereabouts. So make sure you've got a nice area around you. If you've got yourself a mat, use one of those. If you've not got a mat, just make sure that you're protecting the coccyx, so the bum and the lower spine. Okay guys, first exercise we're going to look at is going to be the leg extension. We're working the lower abs. So get yourself down in position, guys, and we're going to do this. We're going to do this for 1 minute, okay? So I'll just show you the leg extension first of all. The leg extension, both feet are going to go out as far as they can go, and you're going to bring them back in with your hands underneath the bum like so. If you can't get all the way out to this position, don't be afraid to go a little bit higher. Okay, you ready guys? 3, 2, 1, let's go. So we're doing a minute. Try and relax the head back. Of course, I want to maintain eye contact with you, so I'm allowed to keep my head up. But I want you guys just to relax back, good, and get that good extension. Now, I don't want you to rush when you're doing this exercise. I want you to focus on getting some really, really good form. One of the things when you are working those abs, guys, is that you are also going to be putting some pressure on the lower back. And that's because the lower back is, of course, the antagonist for the agonist move, okay? And the agonist move is, of course, on those abs. So just take your time and go for form. And only when you get good form do you want to pick up your speed and your intensity ever so slightly. So you've only got 25 more seconds, guys, and then we're going to give you that 30 seconds recovery. Try and keep those feet together as well. And don't cross over your feet. Some people will think, well, I'll cross over your feet. Of course, that's going to upset the balance and what part of the abs that we're working. We want to be working symmetrical, guys, okay? So knees in, let's go, legs out. Try and hold it there just for a second. Bring it in and back down. Make sure you've got those hands planted just underneath the bum. You've got a couple more seconds. Then we get 30 seconds recovery. And time, well done. So I've got some water around you. You might just want a quick little sip. Set yourself up for the next exercise. How did you find that? How did you find that? Let me know, comment below. Okay, guys. So the next one we're going to do is we're going to do the exercise that we did yesterday in the middle, which was the Russian twist. But I said that there was progressions, didn't I? Well, we are going to progress this. And we're going to progress this just by raising up one of the legs as we do the exercise. So ultimately, we're going to try and get ourselves to the point where we've got both feet off the ground. All you're going to do, it doesn't matter whether you do your right leg or your left leg, just maybe try and swap between. Just raise one leg up, do this with me now, lower down, and let's start twisting. Okay guys, so we've got a minute. Keep that leg up. Now you might start to feel this in the hip flexors. You might find it around your groin area or in the quad. And if it starts to get too much to bear, don't be afraid to put that foot down and raise the other one up. That's not a problem. It would be great, of course, if you can maintain the same leg the whole time and then swap next time. But don't worry about it for now, okay? So let's get that twist. And again, notice just like last time, we're keeping those elbows tight in. We're not going all the way out. You can, of course, if you want to, put those arms out to add a bit of progression, but that's not necessarily what I'm going for the first time that you're doing this. Just keep those elbows in tight and go for form. As we go through this workout, of course, I will expect the standard of when you're training with me, which is you give your very best and you really up your tempo. Okay, guys, so keeping that leg raised. Let's get those twists in. We've got another 12 seconds to go. I'm sure you're doing a great job there. Take your time and let's make sure we get that form first, guys, okay? So a twist, 5 seconds to go. Nearly there, then you get 30 seconds recovery. We'll go on to your next exercise. and time. Well done. Okay, so our upper ab exercise yesterday was a crunch. And we're going to take that crunch up a gear this time. And we're going to do this again, raising the legs. So that's going to put a little bit more pressure on. So I'll show you the exercise while we have this 30 seconds recovery. You're just going to bring your feet up like so, guys, okay? And this time, you are going to put your fingers on your temple. Now, if you find that you throw your arms up as you do the crunch, just pinch hold of your ears, because you won't throw your hands up if you're pinching your ears for fear of ripping your own ears off. Okay, so from this position, you're just going to crunch up like so. Tiny little movement. If you're not trying to sit all the way, let's get going, guys. We want to get that 4 minute in. So I want you to really try and get those elbows from down towards the floor, coming all the way up towards where the knees are. And by having the legs raised, we're putting greater pressure just on that middle area, which is what we're trying to do. Each exercise different to the last. That's going to be exactly the same tomorrow and the next day and the next day to get that muscle confusion. So again, make sure you're in that position. You're getting those crunches in. Outstanding. We've got 30 seconds to go, and you get 30 seconds recovery. You'll notice as you're doing this, it's a little bit more demanding than before. Don't get despondent if you are not able to do the complete exercise. I don't want you to look at this screen and look at me and go, it doesn't look like that when I'm doing it. I just want you to take your time, I want you to go for form and do the best that you can do, because that's what's important. Wherever you are, it doesn't matter as long as you're doing the best that you can do. You will improve, trust me. Okay, so let's go. Even if you're just getting there, that's absolutely fine. Even if it's just a tiny little movement, we've only got 3 seconds. And time, well done. So that's it, those are the 3 exercises. But if you did day 1, which you all should have done, then you know that that is not the end of this workout. So what's coming up next? Well, we are going to be doing all 3 exercises back to back, and then we get the 30 seconds recovery, and then we do the same again, okay? So you're giving your very best for me when we're doing this. We've got 10 seconds, and so give me the kind of spirit that you showed me in all of my other videos, I'm pretty sure. Are you ready? You were born ready, weren't you? Ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. Okay, guys, get those legs out, and good. I want 4 extensions, make sure you stretch them all the way out. If you feel that on the lower back, again, don't be afraid to come up a little bit higher and kick up just a touch. What I don't want to see is you just raise the lower leg like that, because then you're not actually getting anything on the lower abs. You do need to have a bit of the feet moving away from the body. It's not just going up and down, but feet moving away from the body, okay? So get that full extension, and you can even check, look down the line of your toes if you need to, and then relax your head back once you've done that, just to make sure you're getting that full line. You want to be nice and stretched out, and really getting that crunch, that lower ab crunch when you're bringing those knees back in. So it's almost like a reverse crunch if you think of it. It's a reverse crunch. Knees are coming in, you're getting that crunch on the lower abs. Okay, guys, so you've got another 12 seconds to go. So let's get as much in as we can, and then we're going to go on to the next exercise. So I hope you can remember what it is. It's that Russian twist with one leg raised. Get yourself ready in 3, 2, 1, and let's go. Come up. One leg goes up and get those twists. Good stuff. So you know what you're doing now, guys. So now that you know what you're doing, this is where you want to get as much from this training session as you possibly can. So start digging deep for me now, guys, okay? Get that leg raised. Remember, if one of them goes, no problem. You can just swap the leg. And you might find that one side is maybe tighter than the other. Go for the side which is, of course, the least tight for now. But if you recognize that one side is tight, make sure that you focus on giving that a good stretch off. We'll now stretch and flexibility videos on this side. Okay, guys? So let's get that twist. Twisting side to side. We've got 30 seconds to go, team. Okay, keeping those elbows in. Start upping your tempo a little bit, okay? We're in the workout now. We want to make sure that we get to the end of this and feel like, you know what? I could not have put anything else in. And if you train with me, that's what you know to expect, okay? So let's go. We've got another 12 seconds. So 12 seconds where you really push, and then we're going to be going for that crunch, aren't we, guys? Okay, so get yourself mentally prepared for that crunch. Know what you're doing, so you can slick transition to it. I don't want any water breaks in between these exercises, and go. Okay, back down, feet up, and let's go for that crunch. Good. Getting that crunch coming up to the knees. Outstanding. And we don't want those water breaks now. We want all areas of the abs to be working one after the other, and then at the end of that 3 minutes, you'll get those 30 seconds of recovery before you go into your next 3 minutes. So make sure that you're stretching your elbows back when you go back down into position. Very important that you do that, guys. Okay, by stretching those elbows back, you're going to really allow those abs to stretch out, and you work from that stretched position. Okay, guys, now you've got another 30 seconds to go. Try and take it up a little bit now, okay? Get comfortable with it at first, and then once the form is good, start accelerating, start moving up through the gears. So imagine whatever pace you're doing at the moment, guys, is first gear. Let's take it up to second gear, then take it up to third gear, and then fourth gear. And then give me 10 seconds at 5th gear. That is the very fastest that you can move, okay? The very fastest you can move. Go, 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 go. You've got 5 seconds, then we've got the recovery. So let's go. 3, 2, 1, Outstanding. Whew. So give yourself a little bit of a shake off. You're doing an absolutely brilliant job, guys. So if you've got that water around you, have a little sip. We've got 30 seconds and you know what you're doing now. We've got 2 more rounds of this, 2 more rounds on those lower abs. Very proud of you so far. Remember, you're doing this. You're not doing this. You shouldn't not be doing this. I hope you're just not watching this video, just watching me and not joining in, okay? You've got 8 seconds to go. And then we're gonna go for those lower abs, guys. Okay, big deep breaths. 3 seconds in position. Put that water down. Put those towels down. And let's start working. That's it. Feet in, legs out. Feet in, legs out. Feet in, legs out. I want your very, very best now, guys. Come on. Okay? I want that full extension as well. Your knees need to come all the way in towards your chest. Don't worry if you're struggling, guys, okay? It's about giving your individual best. Your 100%. Your 100% will be very different to my 100%. It'll be different to your next door neighbor's 100%. It'll be different to the person down the road or the person in gym's 100%. Don't worry about what anybody else is doing. Focus on what you're doing. That's how you're going to get the win, okay? Just do the best that you can do. That's what matters, okay? Knees in, legs out. Knees in, legs out. Let's work those abs, guys. Come on. Knees in, legs out. Get that full stretch. Remember, if you feel it in the lower back, just kick up that little bit higher. I don't want anybody hearing it in that back. We want to protect that back at all times. But don't stop. Find a range of movement that you can work with. You've got another 5 seconds to go. So just like before, go up through those gears. Get those legs all the way out. And ready. And up. We know what to do, guys. Russian twist. Get that leg up and start twisting. Good. So as we go through this week, we are going to be progressing all of these exercises. Do not be intimidated. If you're doing this and you're struggling to have that foot up, don't worry. Give yourself a second when you collapse out and then go back in and try it in that format again. What I don't want you to do is go back to the regressions of the previous day's videos. I want you to keep on trying to attempt to do a slightly tougher version, even if you're stopping in between a little bit, okay? That's how we're going to get a progression. Otherwise, you're just doing the same things. If you're doing the same things all the time, guys, your body won't improve. Body's very, very clever. It will suss you out. It will suss you out and find the easiest way of doing that as quick as possible. So guys, you've got another 20 seconds. Let's get that twist. Let's feel good about ourselves as well. Give yourself a pat on the back. You're doing this. Come on. Let's go. Okay. 10 seconds. And then we're going to go into that final upper ab exercise. You've got 30 second rest and you're on that last round. So come on. Only 15 minutes in total. And you've done most of it already. So good twist. Nearly there. And let's go. Okay. So we're going into the crunch. Feet come up, guys, and make sure you're getting those elbows up to the knees, stretching all the way back. That is very, very important. You're getting that stretch, get that good range of movement. Don't worry if you can't get all the way up. It's exactly the same as all of the exercises that you did before. Just do what you can do to the best of your ability and go for it. Just go for it, guys, because you've not got long, okay? So let's go for it, guys. Get as much in as you can. Let's get that crunch. And with those, having those feet raised, just makes it that little bit more tough, that a little bit more difficult. And each time that we come to this, we're going to be getting those kind of progressions, okay? You've got another 20 seconds to go. That is all. So let's go through those gears. We were talking before about first gear. Let's take it up to second gear. That's about 10% quicker. And once you're comfortable in second gear, take it up to that third gear. And once you're comfortable there, take it up into fourth gear. My van only goes up to fifth gear, guys. Okay, so get ready. Fifth gear. 3, 2, 1, go. You've got 5 seconds of fifth gear. So let's go. Get those crunches in. Nearly there. And time. Well done. Final 30 seconds recovery. Final 30 seconds. And when that 30 seconds is done, we're going to go into our last round. So you've come this far. Don't allow yourself to slow down now. You might be feeling a little bit goose. You might be feeling the burn. But that's what we're doing. That's what we're going for. That's what we're trying to achieve. So just believe in yourself. Give me everything on this. Be back tomorrow with day 3. This is a 5-day plan. Make sure you're executing those little nutrition tips. Make sure you're using the rest of the website to its full capacity. And let's go. Okay, leg extensions. Get down and let's go. It's only 1 minute of work, guys. 1 minute of your very best. Legs all the way out. Knees coming in. Good. Well done. Fantastic. So I want you to keep up that good work. Okay, knees need to come all the way in so you're getting that lower ab crunch. Good, and then get that full extension. It's on the full extension and you're going to really, really feel it in those lower abs as you're doing this, guys. Outstanding, okay? Knees in, legs out, good. Even if you can get that little bit of a pause when you go out, that'd be great. And remember, do not go to the other regressions. Don't start thinking, oh, I'll just do a little bit of the air bike that I did yesterday because I found that easier. No, that's not what it's about. Just do what you can do of today's exercise, okay? Legs all the way out, knees back in. Legs all the way out, knees back in. Outstanding stuff. So I hope that you have been executing those nutrition tips, guys. And if you do that over a period, don't expect instant results. You might lose a little bit of water at first, but it's about trying to make these things your habits over big periods of time. Make training a habit. Make it something that you do because you enjoy doing it, not because you feel like you have to. Okay, next stage, guys. Let's go. 1 minute. Let's get those twists. 1 foot raised. You know what to do. We're working those obliques. Outstanding. And remember, if you've done this before, I'm quite happy for you to use a weight or a medicine ball. Absolutely fine, as long as all of you have got the foot raised. That's the progression that we're doing for today. Now, it's your last time through, so let's really start picking it up. We've been talking before about the gears. Let's go for it. You might think of it in a different way. You might think of it as a traffic light. Okay, guys, you're on red, or you're on red before, which was a pace that really, if you think about it, you could probably do this all day. But we don't want to do this all day. We want to do this for the next 20 seconds. So take it up to amber. Let's go. And amber's not good enough really, is it? Because we want green. So I want green. I want you to go as fast as you can now. Really dig deep. Get that chin in and get that good twist for that last 10 seconds, guys. So 10 seconds of craziness. And you got your final exercise. So you're nearly there. So come on. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Feet up and let's go into that crunch, guys. It's the final minute. I want 1 final minute of you guys giving your individual very best. That's what we expect. So I hope you're digging deep now. No breaks. Don't give it. If you're still not doing the exercise, what are you doing? Pause the video, go back and get back in. I want 1 full minute because it's your last full minute, and then we've got tomorrow to look forward to. So come on, get those elbows all the way up and down. If you can, just go as much as you can possibly go. That's all that we want. All that we want is your 100%. And you've got 30 seconds left of this workout, guys. 30 seconds. So let's get that crunch. Let's get it in. Remember, tomorrow we're going to be progressing these exercises. Don't be intimidated. If you found today tough, don't think I'm not going to be able to do tomorrow. You are more than capable of giving it a go and doing it. And it is about, by trying to do these things, how we get there in the end. So come on, guys, with me. Feeling motivated, feeling inspired. Give me that last 10 seconds. Here we go. 10 seconds. Your very best. 5 seconds to go. Come on, hero crunches, guys. 3, 2, 1, and time. Great stuff. So team, Switch Fitters, you've done it. That is day 2 of our Fab Ab Week 5-day plan that we've been doing. I hope you've been enjoying it. I hope you found it tough. Make sure you get yourself hydrated now and really start thinking, now that you've done the workout, how can I start to tie in some of the nutrition tips that I've been receiving, not just from me, but from the rest of the website as well. You're doing great, guys. Give yourself a pat on the back and make sure you're training with me tomorrow, same time, same place. I'll see you there.